And thanks so much for joining us tonight. Up first, breaking news. 12 News, the first to bring you explosive new allegations about an incapacitated woman who gave birth at Hacienda HealthCare last December.
In a series of shocking details laid out by the victim's family and attorney, the 12 News I-team has learned that the victim suffered trauma, indicating repeated sexual assaults and even a previous pregnancy.
Team 12's Joe Dana pouring through those records. He joins us with the late-breaking details. Joe.
The woman, now 30 years old, has been in a quadriplegic unresponsive state since the age of 3, all while in the care of Hacienda. But just how severe and for how long was the abuse? Her attorneys now allege it was worse than previously believed, informing state agencies of their intent to sue. They claim the state aided and abetted Hacienda for years, causing catastrophic injuries to the victim and her family. Among the allegations, the victim was repeatedly and violently raped. A county medical exam concludes she had previously given birth, based on lacerations that appeared to be old and healed, not caused as a result of this delivery. The family's attorney says they have no idea when that may have occurred, if it did. The claim also alleges there were 83 documented instances where the pregnancy could have been diagnosed. Instead, the victim received treatments for other possible ailments, including constipation and a stomach infection. One doctor ordered she be given laxatives and even withheld nutrition to facilitate weight loss because her stomach was swollen. That doctor, Dr. Tan Wen, saw his license suspended in January. But on June 3rd, the medical board is set to meet. It recommends his case be dismissed. In another sign of possible negligence by Hacienda, records show the victim's mother feared her daughter could be exploited and beginning in 2002 made repeated requests for an all-female staff to work with her daughter. Hacienda agreed to honor her requests, according to the claim. But yet, that didn't happen. We now know Nathan Sutherland, the nurse charged with sexual assault after DNA connected him to the case, provided treatment to the victim 1,000 times, including 800 times overnight. Medical records confirm this victim could respond to sounds and was capable of experiencing and responding to pain. The family's attorney says they'll settle the case for $45 million. You can find all these details and more on 12news.com. Guys, back over to you.
Unbelievable, Joe. All right, thanks. If you have tips about this story, you can reach out to the 12 News I-team via email. It's connect@12news.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter.